I'm here at the WMT stand with Mickey Miller. Mickey, great to see you.
Great to see you.
How's the show going for you so far?
It's growing fantastic. We were really looking forward to this because we've had more meetings set up prior to IBC than we've had since I joined the company. So excellent. I'm really excited about that.
And tell me, what's new from WMT this year?
Well, we've got 3 new announcements that I think are really exciting. One is our LiveLink product, which is our next generation bonded cellular product. And what that's used for in a couple instances. One is the story within the story. So say you want to get a shot of the players getting off the team bus or a shot in the locker room and you don't have a wireless COFDM network around, this gives you the flexibility to do that on the public networks. The other area that we find customers are challenged with is how do you get for lower monetization type events, how can you do that more cost effectively? Leveraging the public networks lets you do that, and this LiveLink product does a couple things. It's double the battery power that we had before, multiple inputs, and that will carry up to 6 SIMs. So it's a great solution, very cost effective for those tier 2 events. The other piece that we're really excited about now, the Click, which we had announced earlier, is now in production and having a lot of success. And that's can be a body worn or drone or to create really immersive and unique shots. And it has 2 1080p HDR inputs as well as 2 audio inputs. So one of our great partners, MotoGP, is using it for a helmet cam and a shoulder cam, and the shots that they're able to get with that are just so incredible.
And tell me, what else do you have on your stand that you'd be keen to show us?
So we've got a couple things that we're seeing a lot of traction. Our vPilot product that we've had, which is an AI studio, we've seen really take off. And that allows, for sporting events, if they want to have a show and just be able to push a button and not have to schedule camera personnel and directors and so forth, it allows them to do it in a very cost-effective way, leveraging the AI capability. So we really fine-tuned that to address all the needs of the sporting community, and we're real happy with the results of that. And lastly, in a lot of events, we see either drones or fixed wing or helicopters being a big piece of it. We've introduced our Aero 5 product, which is a bonded air-to-ground product to complement our COFDM air-to-ground products. So it then brings the price point down and allows for those events to do it in a more cost-effective way. So we're really happy about that.
And what would you say are some of the trends that are affecting the way that content is captured and then distributed as well?
Well, we've been talking about remote production for some time. I think we've seen that really take hold, and now it's more about, okay, how can I create more of a unique experience? What can I do to create some type of content that's very unique? And so you're seeing it more and more at the tier 1 events, and to do that you have to have flexibility, and you can't have a fixed line to it. You can't have a cord. So it really fits well with what we do to be able to get high performance, low latency with a wireless component. So you'll see, obviously ref cams, base cams, things like that. There's a proliferation of use cases leveraging drones or leveraging very mobile type elements to capture unique content that they can now tell the story in a much more different way. The other piece is, again, the story within the story. Having the ability to go on site to remote locations to be able to bring that content back in an effective way. Those are the 2 things that we see that's interesting, that is really helping drive new opportunities for us.
Yeah. And then looking further ahead, how would you describe the challenges that are facing some of your clients and those organizations in the industry that you're working with?
Yeah. The feedback we're getting from our clients, and our clients are both the outside broadcasting companies as well as the broadcasters themselves, and their situations are unique. I think in the sense of the demand for live content is still, we see still very strong. And to be able to bring that in a unique and different way, we see a lot of requests for those type of click type products. And I think we'll see that continue. On the broadcasters, how to more effectively to use the spectrum that they have. There's sometimes pressure to move spectrum because of use for mobile carriers or for defense. And so we're working with those broadcasters to help put together strategies of how they can migrate and more effectively use the spectrums that they have available.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for taking the time to share all of that with us, and have a great rest of the show.
Thanks so much, George. Appreciate it.